the final moment when you said you were no longer gonna be in a relationship.
The final moment you announced that you were leaving the relationship where you were attempting to make her happy. Only a male can truly understand the suffering necessary to be able to speak meaningfully about it. Will Smith chose to divulge all of the insider details regarding the film industry's elites, but it appears that he was only validating what everyone else was already thinking. Though you never think Oprah could be the key to unlocking Will Smith's biggest mystery, there are rumors that Will Smith has managed to escape Oprah Winfrey's clutches as the main Hollywood gatekeeper, and that he is now accusing her of brainwashing him into relationships with males, revealing that the Will Smith we know is just a fantasy. After the actor disclosed that Oprah was in charge of all the noteworthy and destiny-changing debuts in show business, including his own, it appears as though all the pieces have come together. Another well-known celebrity is coming out against the notorious handlers in the business since his participation in 6 Degrees of Separation. There has been a lot of speculation regarding Will Smith's sexual preferences, but it wasn't until recently that the Academy Award winner was able to explain the backdrop of his broken life. And Oprah's part in it won't happen to me again. And in order to not experience that, it demands that we be a certain way, so it's possible that you guys haven't heard of Will Smith's private preferences if you've been living under a rock. And even though the Man in Black actor has been happily married for more than 20 years, fans have long complained about his erratic conduct. It's unknown who or what first brought up Will's extramarital affairs. But during the course of his career, the actor has been linked to several high-profile controversies, such as a time Trisha Paytas claimed the actor coerced a male dancer into an intimate connection without getting his permission. Although Will Smith has never commented on rumors or conjecture, it appears that this time he has had enough and cannot stand by and let other innocent actors go through what he did. He decided to tell the truth about the degrading games he had been forced through as a child after speaking with his wife Jada never discussed it before. And this was the first time that we sat down and faced the truth. You probably think of the Smiths as a power couple and the pioneers of free love. But in reality, as Jada once admitted while sobbing during their wedding ceremony, their union is really a fiade. The actor now seems to have acknowledged that Jada was only a front for his true intimate preferences. In fact, he was embarrassed to publicly say he prefers to hang out with men, because Oprah Winfrey is credited with turning him into a man lover. It seems like everything happened in the early stages of Will's career, when the young artist desperately needed money. Before I was getting into trouble with Uncle Phil, I was in trouble with Uncle Sam. Will Smith entered Quincy Jones' home in search of new ways to boost his income. There he had the opportunity to demonstrate his abilities and secure the role of the new Prince of Bel-Air. However, as Will is now claiming, the nature of the task shocked him at first, and he wanted to flee and forget the disgusting things Quincy was asking of him. At this point, Oprah intervened and advised him to give it some thought, changing his life forever. I was like, music. Yeah, but doesn't it make you think of another bizarre story in which another actor was given the chance to advance his career thanks to Quincy Jones? It certainly does for me for somebody. Dear Jamie Foxx, it's Oprah. There are fans who don't find Will Smith's remarks surprising, as they have already established connections and identified the most notorious and dangerous figures in the entertainment industry. One user wrote, "Energy don't lie. Look who they hang out with, anybody buddy, with nothing but wicked hypocrites." While another added, "That's how Will Smith got Fresh Prince." The network was owned by Quincy Jones, but when he did some fruitful business with him, the rest is history. It seems that Oprah is still crucial in introducing young people to prominent figures in the industry and beyond, and there have long been rumors about her horrible deeds and connections. Here's another example of how Oprah aids the entertainment industry's titans by drawing in more victims. This is what was kept secret from the public when Oprah publicly refrained from holding the infamous producer accountable for multiple SA incidents. As you may remember, Oprah was not the only well-known figure to garner attention. She even stated that she saw nothing wrong with exposing young girls to this predator and holding them accountable if they were unable to recognize his evil intentions. I didn't break any laws when I brought extremely young women into Harvey Weinstein's house. The majority of them were older than 21. It's none of my concern what they did. This is the nature of the business if you want to advance. Not only did Oprah's beneficial introductions hurt Will Smith, but it seems that Oprah is the primary source of innocent victims for notorious predators and those who like pressuring up-and-coming artists into crazy activities. Oprah, she says you're blowing it. I said, what you mean, you know? She says you got an opportunity to do something great. Walk into the Jamie Foxx has worked in the entertainment world for many years. He has always held Oprah in high regard, calling her his friend and mentor. After Will Smith's revelations, it became evident that Oprah's assistance was actually perilous and disturbing because her true objective was to use young actors as pawns to introduce them to influential people in the industry, such as Quincy Jones, yet another well-known name already associated with Will Smith. However, as the Oscar-winning actor admitted all these years later, he blamed himself for his intimate decisions rather than Oprah and Quincy mine had twisted it into being my fault. Will is now certain that all of these encounters and relationships have wrecked his life and even caused him to feel ashamed of his new nature. Although the actor has a public persona, to a poll it seems he can't league with this suffering any longer, therefore went on to publicly discuss how Oprah is destroying people's souls with her terrible companions. It seems so easy to believe in this story, especially considering the TV host's connections to other shady and filthy stories that had taken place directly in front of the public, especially because Oprah is very content with her role as a gatekeeper. However, Will Smith wants young artists to stay as far away from Oprah's influences as they can, even though some people, like Jimmy Foxx, fully embrace their lifestyle and even regard her as some sort of messiah. Will claims that she is unquestionably evil and that nothing good can be anticipated if this woman has decided to use you as her new pet project when it starts going the other way. Will Smith then vowed to bring down both Quincy and Oprah. Oh, the eyes. Another unsettling link Oprah had was her alleged amicability with John of God, a rather infamous figure, even when it was later proven that he was the same type of predator as Harvey Weinstein and had abused more than 200 women. The TV legend dared to support this man on her program. But if I told you that Oprah was already aware of this man's horrific side, would it surprise you guys? Nevertheless, she decided to use her connections to boost his profile. Never took place. Seldom does one of the world's most well-known spiritual healers interact with cameras. Though John of God agreed to sit, it seems that Oprah did not anticipate the unpleasant truth about this man ever coming to light. As for Harvey Weinstein, Oprah took down the interview with the offender from her website and never mentioned his name again after he was sentenced to 63 years in prison. It now appears that the connections she made with all of these dubious characters have been completely covered up. However, as Will Smith has said, the way the industry operates is nothing shocking. And there are many victims who somehow manage to hold on to the delusion that there are many victims and that their success was worth the suffering they went through. Since Oprah was lying all along, it appears that he was also influenced by her and only realized the horrible situation she had put him in years later. As a result of the shocking allegations against Oprah, many people will never be able to view her in the same light. One user commented, "Damn, Oprah is a handler that sucks," and another said, "Hollywood is full of demons," indicating that there are people in the entertainment industry you can never trust. and Oprah has proven to be one of them. Thank you for watching our video, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more celebrity videos.